A 5-game homestand tonight against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Number 1, James Harden, and head coach.
Dunn, Norman Powell, Derek Jones Jr., and Ivica Zubac. 5 for the opt over the summer, of course, because they are in a win-now mode. Harden up against Hurl. Smart move, didn't go, but Norman Powell inside. And he's having a career year. We'll get his numbers in just a bit. He made his mark defending in Toronto. That's how it started for him. Now you're deep in the clock.
And Zubac is not going to come out that hole. That shot right there is going to be open for DeJounte. That shot right there.
There you go.
It's going to be open. You have to understand who you're playing majority of the night.
The last 10 games, DeJounte averaging 18. It'll be Derek Jones Jr. with the former lottery pick of the Minnesota Timberwolves. With Harden, Dunn. And that's where you want him. He was 37% of career best last year in Salt Lake City. Last 2 years he's been with Utah. Now DeJounte has it popped away and taken away. Derek Jones. And give it away. He tried the out. DeJounte didn't stop. Got back in time. Herb. And a reach under the free throw line. And good to see the first one to go in. You always say it. 4th best defensively. And they're also 4th best in fewest points allowed. So efficiency and points allowed. Zubac. Boys, he developed. All for. And he's a former 2nd round pick of the Lakers. He was taken 32nd overall back in 2016.
You know, Joel, this is the first time the Pelicans have led in the last 2 games.
Herb, good take. And offensive board by the young man who's been phenomenal on the offensive glass. In fact, the 2 guys that lead the NBA in offensive rebounds are matching up. Zubac and EPC. Can't buy a break. It looked like it wanted to go down. Zubac clears it away. Norman Powell coming up short. What a breakthrough year. Averaging, he's never averaged more than 20 a game, and he's at 24 coming in. Former UCLA Bruin. On the run.
And the thing for Norman Powell, like the opportunities for him.
Yeah,
and responsibility.
Yep, capitalized. Now in his 10th year, he's 46th overall. Milwaukee took him and traded him on draft day to Toronto.
They're trying anything in their power to get Herb Jones off of James Harden.
It'll be done for 3. Zubac's great inside position for the easy in a 12 and double-double this year. 2 years ago, he averaged a double-double. 3rd in the league in boards. Trey, nice show and go. Brought it back for the 3. There's still a lead for the Pels. They've started 3 of 8. And is it a clear out? Uniforms. No. On the run. Oh, I thought he'd take the reverse. Herb gets a triple.
Like you said, it's nice to see those free throws go.
So they capitalize off the offensive foul. It's a tough matchup for him.
It is. Just because of the physicality of Zubac.
Right. Good touch pass. Jones corner 3 and side of the window. And a good box out by Eve at the same time. Good pass. Herb on the run. And off the window. Trey.
Herb Jones to start. I love the fact that Herb is maintaining the matchup. Right? He's made a great shot by James Harden. But what he's not doing, he's staying home.
Spin by CJ. Taken away. And that's Chris Dunn. So Chris Dunn, last couple of years in Utah, and he bounced back. Confidence.
That shot is going to be there all night from anybody using that screen.
Harden's only 34% so far this year on his triples. He got that first one. And was popped away by CJ. 8 on the shot clock for Harden. Trying to create space. And he's going to look for a 4-point play to tie things up on the first trip to the free. We're halfway through the opening 12. Good to have you with us. Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network. Now CJ. And it got there. Good take. Stay with it. Stay with it.
And see, for me, her picking up James Harden full court, to me, it sets a tone.
Make him work.
Right.
Now they get the switch.
This is what they want.
Right. Done. Yeah, he really worked on his game on that little jump hook.
Yeah.
That's what he...
It's such a physicality advantage.
Right.
Because of his size.
Yeah, he's 20 years old. He's going to grow and mature physically. Nice crossover. CJ curls it, can't get it to go. 5+ to play in the first 12.
You got to pitch up on Norman Powell early.
And the long rebound. It'll be Derek Jones for the layup. And only 1 point lead. Now up by 2. DeJounte. Give and go. Time for Trey.
He's going to end up again.
Good pass.
If you put Zubac in the action, you're going to end up with a legitimate, efficient shot.
Pels now have 3 triples on 5 tries from beyond the arc. Powell used it perfectly to protect the shot. He used the rim on the reverse. That's how Powell made his name, and that was at the defensive end as he chases her. Good movement off the ball. How about that wrapper onto Eve? Can he go with the jump hook? He can get it just like the Clips.
And I like the ball movement.
Extra touches.
And that's 2 on Herb.
You got it. And it's been interesting. It's been a lot of teams getting, well, we saw Nurkic, Najee. It'll be Norman Powell. And he's missed on his first 3 3-point attempts. And Norman comes in hitting better than 44% of his triples. Javonte just checked into the game with Hawk. CJ reads it. He's got the mid-range if he wants it, but Dunn took that away. Hawk off the bench. The long rebound knocked away. That says a lot. Step back 3. And picked up by Kevin Porter Jr., who missed the last one. He was sick. His southpaw. We know he can score. Started with Cleveland, time in Houston. Coffee can definitely hit the 3. We've seen that before. Mo Bamba has checked into the game, so they go deep. He's going to swing through it.
No.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's so good at
lineups. Only Golden's do that, won't it?
Yes, it will.
So Harden comes through. He's in double figures. He has started the game perfect. 3 of 3 and 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. He's got 10 points. Stays on the floor. Trey. He shares it. Javonte gets it. Bell's doing a good job from beyond the arc. 4 of 8 so far.
And the thing Javonte has to do is do the same exact thing that Herb Jones was doing and make James Harden work.
Back door. Harden. Second chance opportunity. Got a break. Because Harden had a good look that time.
That's his best look of the game.
Right. It was a really good look. CJ on Porter, and he's fouled by Porter. Short shot clock on the inbound series. Trey got him out of position. He'll share it again. Gets the dime again.
Basketball.
Extra pass.
Right. He showed and go, and that actually made CJ's man, Kevin Porter Jr., collapse.
Porter. That's last year. Well documented. Pled guilty. Assault charge, misdemeanor, domestic assault charge. Now he's trying to regroup.
Trey, that's tough.
How about that? 30
Trey, that's 30 feet off the bounce, too, though.
It'll be Coffee. He hit a bunch of threes against the Pels. This is a good time for him because he's across the board, and there Coffee's got career highs. 11 minutes gone. Trey off the pick.
He's going to be open. Yeah, right there. Right there. That's what's open.
Right.
If you
in the offseason, they are, and their picks are gone. They've used a lot of the first-round picks. And does Kawhi Leonard come back? Is he going to be healthy enough? Harden.
That's good D by Javonte.
Going
really good D. Right.
Just distracting, challenging. Deep three on the way.
One.
Yep. And Javante takes it away. Now you can play for one, and because there's such a short separation, game and shot clock. So super start for the
Yeah,
Pels.
Trey has Mo Bamba on it. Now they just
Switch. Well, he's got some space. How about a three?
come on.
Amir Coffey, 8 seconds left. We'll kind of look through the clip skid. A layup and a foul. He's Amir Coffey going to the line. He's in his sixth.
This league is all about opportunity.
Dad Richard played in the league, also played in Europe. Hawk at the buzzer. Got it! Roll. Coming off an 11 with 6 assists game.
Best game is a Pel.
Now the Pels up by 8, shooting 56%. How about 7 of 13 on triples? Powell,
Those plays right there.
year-old out of Lincoln High School in San Diego, the same high school that gave the NFL Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And he's, by the way, played 4 years of college basketball at UCLA. 4-point game. Hawk, wide right. And Powell gets it out quickly to Coffey. Coffey, wow.
The highest scoring first quarter for
Noman. And I mentioned this has been a good matchup for the Pels. Will it continue, though? They're just up by 8. It's down to 2. Murray straight away. Doesn't get the roll, but Brandon Boston has it taken away by Mo Bamba. It was there for the grab. A little more than a minute gone in the second. Porter, the southpaw, on his strong side. A little fall away. And Daniel Tice picks it up. Both teams shooting really well. Tice, the bounce, and it's 500 on the road this year. They're 18-13 overall, 7-7 away from home. It's the first of a 3-game road trip to the Clips. Porter's always going to go up.
Now, see, they defended that one correctly. That was the same exact play with communication, though.
They keep Powell on Hawk, and there's a hold, but I bring that up because it's almost like not quite there because Trey, the word is out. DeJounte, got to get rid of it now. 5 on the shot clock. Good pass out. Brandon Boston. Almost taken away from Porter. It is taken away. Poor pass by Porter. Trying to get it across. Pels, can they capitalize, though? Got to go to Tice. Porter gambles. And DeJounte burns it. Ends the run by the Clippers. Clips in a brand new arena. And they tell us it's amazing in that building, all of the broadcast positions.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's amazing for everybody except us.
It's in a gondola. We're up top. Norman Powell, what do you? Another foul. Norman Powell at the stripe. Coming up short of.
Goals increase, the efficiency decreases, right? Shooting a career high almost 47% for the three-point line with more attempts.
Got a year left on his contract. His agent wishes it was a contract year for him.
I hear that.
Man, he's still making 20 next year. Going to be Hawk, deep triple, glances, and good save by Herb. Got away though. Norman Powell on the run, and a break. Bamba had it tapped away. It'll still got a block in 5 straight. Powell gets there for the layup. You can see that before it even happened.
And he put that shoulder into Eve's chest to create some space.
Smart play by a vet, Norman Powell. Hawk got Coffey out of position, goes to the hole. Couldn't get the finish. Coffey doesn't have numbers. He wants to do it himself. Ball away. And that was just, they're given too many opportunities now. We saw the lack of finish on that last
they got some size in that paint though. You gotta go through some people when you get in there.
On the take, good
There's one. That'll help, Joe.
Yeah, both. Dunn's back on the floor with Batum, Norman Powell, Amir Coffey, and Mo Bamba. 5 on the floor for the Clips. And DeJounte left. Tied at 43. Now you take advantage of their mistake.
Here it is again. They just tried to do it back.
Coffey all over DeJounte. And Mo.
That's a great pass.
Yeah, 65% of the line his rookie season. And perfect on 2. Pels started the game 6 of 6 at the stripe. 2 fouls on Herb, unfortunately. He's got 9 points, so good start offensively for Herb. 9 for Trey. 9 as well for DeJounte. So good balance among the starting 5. Powell on the handoff all the way to the hole and gets the roll. He recognized Norman Powell now. It'll be CJ. Keep it simple.
They're coming. How they're getting these attempts. They're getting these attempts, like you said, Joe. It's simplistic. They're running simple offense.
Now Norman Powell on the bullet for Dunn.
You'll live with that.
Yeah. And picked up by Brandon Boston. Inside of 7 left. Boston against the team that he's been with the last 3 years. Herb got the pick. And the runner.
It's there. It is there. All the guard is paying attention to is Zubac and how he's covering. Is he stepping up or is he retreating?
They run through Zubac. He got there for the pick. It'll be Coffee. That's the area that he's best at, the corner 3. And it goes across to DeJounte. They are now 4-14 in their triples. Another, yes!
And again,
Herb. 14 to lead the Pels. He's the first in double figures. Good balance across the board, though, for the Pels. And that's without Trey on the floor right now. So he's at a break. He's due to come back here. Freeing up Derek Jones Jr. And 1 and done. They are now 4 of 15 on their triples. Pels are 9 of 19. That's the difference in this one so far. Brandon Boston, he got inside. Good pass. Eve. How about the jump hook again? Now you got 6 on the clock.
that's a good screen by Eve. Very well-timed screen.
And CJ with the left hand.
And I don't even know if he had to use his left hand.
No, he was. Now Harden's back in there, and he got the foul, and he doesn't get the bucket. He lowers it. He gets the con. And playing more minutes this season. It's Louisiana.
Wow. Promo every time they go to the foul line.
CJ, as Zubac picks up the board. Whatever it takes. 5 to play in a really good half for the Pels.
Yeah, this is what you want to stay away from for a number of different reasons.
Got the switch, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I don't think he's giving it up. He's asking for it. They came over.
That's a great job. Right, but Herb actually being there was forced James Harden to give that ball up. Good crackback by Eve.
Corner 3, Trey's on the floor, in the bucket.
There's guys just playing together.
Well, there's 15 assists, AD, on 20 makes.
With still 4.5 minutes left to go.
Multiple touches. That stays out. Zubac picks it up, though. An offensive rebound for one of the best in the NBA at that. Derek Jones Jr. DeJounte has it. Pels with their biggest lead so far at 11.
That shot is there.
Mid-range. And last touch, stop done. By the way, Trey is perfect from beyond the arc. And given away, no. That's a break. It'll be picked up by Zubac. There's a turnover waiting to happen. Any way you look at it. And Trey. How about that read by Trey? Doesn't have numbers, but he's got a wide open 3. 4 for...
And then it's Trey.
Pels have their biggest lead of the game. They're up 14, 3.5 to play in the half. Harden looking for space.
It's a good job by DeJounte.
Here, blitz, and it is. Quick blitz. Norman Powell, rhythm dribble, and on the reverse. Yep. So Ian Harden doing most of the damage for the Clips. Trey trying to get free, and there was no space. It'll be Derek Jones Jr. blocked away, but Dunn's got it. But that's points off a takeaway. Back to 10. They've got the last 4, and
Ball game.
kills you every time. Harden with Zubac, it's going up. And blocked away!
It's going up.
Eve took care of that again. So that's back-to-back blocks for Eve. DeJounte all tangled up with Powell. Trey, he's got hard. He knew he could go by him.
Good pass.
Real good pass. Eve in traffic, didn't get the roll. A little bit strong. Stays at 10. Yeah, there's the early steal. And the foul on the floor just missed 2. What about Zubac? Yeah. $163 million. If we want it, we'd be doing this remotely from a beach off a monitor. Still shooting 50%.
You got to finish strong, though. Like, you have to finish the quarter the correct way.
They're up 14. Go by Harden. And CJ does exactly that. He's know that.
Right.
The weak link, the ball should find the weak link at that end of the floor. 11-point game. He's sensational offensively, but he's never been all defense. And that's James Harden. Zubac, good deflection by her. 5 of the shot clock. Harden. What kind of shot? The runner won't go. DeJounte did a good job. Good D all the way around. How about Eve? And blocked away and fouled by Powell. The line. That brought rain. 22 tries. And Eve's got 5 boards, 3 dimes, and he's up to 5 points, filling up the box as usual.
And again, I'll continue to talk about this because I think it's important. I love the fact that the Pelicans have picked up full court for the majority of this game.
Zubac with Dunn. Frees up Norman Powell. The confidence he has. 9-point game. Norman Powell up to 17. CJ tried to answer. Zubac pulls it down. Final minute. So they're up by 14. You get the job done at this end. Harden makes it easy for Dunn, and he got the triple.
And that's what, and does a great job at finding open shooters.
Trey, Derek Jones bid, and
you don't want to allow the Clippers really to get another shot. You want to go into halftime with a 6-point lead or more, or if they're going to get a shot, it should come from half court. You don't want to shoot this ball too early.
Right. Brandon Boston. Contact. Ooh, tough shot. Norman Powell. Will he heave it? He will. Counts if it goes. Almost. We know that. In big markets and small markets,
it's all equal because you play 82.
Yeah, but the way they're proportioned and distributed makes a difference. Now DeJounte, Trey, and right away get it inside. 5 of the shot clock though. It's got to go up. CJ knows it. Got it.
Comfortable CJ is shooting it.
So that's the most Pels have had in the first half this season. Up at the top.
The dangerous pass by James Harden.
Right. Now you got numbers. Trey, they run him off the line. Makes a good decision for CJ.
Good for CJ.
Yeah, CJ's with the back-to-back triples. And the Pels quickly back up by a dozen. Here's the double, almost taken away. Instead, Derek Jones Jr.
And you're okay with those guys taking those shots.
Knocked away, Trey from behind. Take it with you. Chris Dunn for Zubac. Norman Powell whacking away at DeJounte. And picked up by Derek Jones Jr. Incidental contact. Harden. Good rotation by Trey. But it frees up Norman Powell. And then he got out and challenged that shot.
Advancing on the basketball creates opportunities.
CJ goes to the line to shoot through Zubac. And 29 over the last 5, he's got 29 points 3 times, 28 and 26. And 26 was the last one. And that was the 10-point win over the Warriors. And they've dominated the Warriors. 6 straight over Golden State. Strong side. Harden shares his Derek Jones Jr.
Again, you're okay with those guys taking those shots.
And he did a good job. Locked up with Zubac. That's a serious wrestling match. On the run out. Almost given away. Good hands by Trey. He keeps it alive. Reset, but you only got 8 on the shot clock. DeJounte. Good, great wrap-around.
That's defending it can defend it a little better.
18 dimes, 25 makes for the Pels.
Same exact play.
Right. Point game. 3 minutes gone in the third. It's a really good defensive team, the Clips. So it'll be CJ off balance. And Harden's got it. 4th in defensive efficiency, 3rd in steals, 4th in fewest points allowed. And they're coming.
These new rules, Herb has to be so cognizant of not invading James Harden's landing zone.
Norman Powell now tracking CJ. DeJounte, little turnaround mid-range. And kept alive by Eve, but picked up. And Harden has it. Now they've got a man advantage. And Zubac underneath, taken away from behind. Alert play by DeJounte. He's got CJ. Shares
One more.
Corner three. Trey. Yes!
One for the lob. The lob wasn't there, and he veered out to the three-point line.
That's big. Huge. Points off the takeaway by DeJounte. And Norman Powell's miss. They're going to say there was a bump. All of a sudden, the great wraparound entry. It'll be Norman Powell with a rhythm dribble and a brick. DeJounte trying to keep it. It'll be a lot for. It's like he's an erector set. It keeps going and going. The left hand and a putback. It was unreal as it's taken away by Harden. Turnovers will get you back into the game, won't they? And they'll
get them back in the game.
That's exactly what. 5 minutes gone by, so the Pels have won the first 5 by 2.
The thing you don't want to do, you don't want to forget about Trey Murphy.
Right. He's looking for help. And the mid-range, that was a pass.
Shoot it.
Another turnover, right.
Because that back-to-back turnovers.
Harden, he's going to attack. And DeJounte knocked it away. One for Eve. Herb on the run. 2 of you there. Kicked away.
Finish
and
it.
right
Finish it.
50-50.
Hustling back on offense.
Look at that takeaway.
There you go.
DeJounte.
There you go. Rim protector. Now you can gamble a little bit.
Right. Eve's got 3 blocks, by the way. And we'll go over his rookie ranks because he has excelled so far this season. Guy taking 21st overall. Mid-range, Powell.
Make it 4.
Goodbye.
Make it 4. Do not foul.
It'll be hard. Corner 3.
That's what he does.
You got it.
Yep.
Back to a 9-point game. So James Harden with his 4th triple. He's got 16 points.
They fell asleep.
Got CJ.
Yep.
Got it again.
Fell asleep.
And the Pels now have 15 triples, by the way.
Great execution. Simple basketball.
DeJounte tracking Harden. He wants to pick that way. The run. Jones. Derek Jones.
He used Eve as a lead block.
He did. Harden with Zubats. Almost taken away. Yep. And another one for Derek Jones. Miami, a couple with the Bulls. Last season he was in Dallas. And that's a lazy pass out.
Dunk contest winner.
Yep. 2020. Norman Powell makes it 8. Points off turnovers by 11. 23-12 in points off mistakes. And Willie Green wants a timeout, and I don't blame him. Trey, they run off CJ. He had the reverse. How about a little fall away?
Yeah.
Gets the roll.
Excellent patience. Steve Nash, good decision by CJ.
Up to 22 points to lead the Pels. Trey's got 18. Harden pushing him to the weak side, and he's going to the line of the reach by CJ. Where he is 2 of 4. He missed his last 2.
What I like about a lot of these, the defender rotating over.
CJ. He's got Daniel Tice. Man, they're going to say it was a walk on the floor. No, they go small.
Yep.
Very small lineup.
And this is a tough switch. There you go. Yeah, maintain the matchup.
Derek Jones on the spin. It'll be Batum. He got the triple. The 36-year-old now in his 17th season. And Tice lost it. Did he get it back? No. But CJ, boy, a break.
Yeah, and he looked up at the shot clock.
And the clock was reset. He's got Javante. So you got a couple of shooters out. You got 3 shooters out there. Space the floor. And you got Harden. They're in the zone, basically. CJ, beautiful pass. And here was Gold's 15 to see how they close out with the unit on the floor. Because you got shooters out there for the Pels. Let's see if they can expand it. But Harden stays out there and gives it away. Trey on the trail. He'll take the 3 deep. And Coffee with the board.
You got to shrink the floor with James Harden right here, because he's going to look to go.
Yeah, he's got Hawk in front of him. He frees it up for a shooter, Kevin Porter.
The help has to come from the other side of the floor. And I know as a big man, it's your initial reaction. That's what you're accustomed to doing. goes small as well.
Right.
Takes Daniel Tice out the game.
CJ,
Shot.
real tough shot. And didn't get the roll. Pels have 15 triples, 5 more than the Clippers. Yet, it's only a 4-point game.
The thing that you
And make it
don't
a
want to do
1-point game.
if you're Javon, screen to that switch.
Right.
Because that's what they're going to continue to do. They want Jordan Hawkins on James Harden because he has a physicality advantage.
And world of experience advantage. Herb, triple. And kept alive, but Hawk couldn't too easily.
Right. So now Kevin Porter's going to come over and set the screen. Right. Continue to chase.
Get it out
Right.
of his hand.
Right. Like that.
10 on the shot clock for Hart. A little more than a minute. He almost broke it off and lost the handle. He's going for the run. No. Gives it up to Porter, who blows it. And Harden had a wide open layup. That was a strange sequence. Pels aren't complaining. CJ going to the line.
I like how.
And Pels led by 6 at the break.
They're trying to get this switch.
Hart up against Javonte with 10 on the shot clock. Hart real short, and he's up to 30, and he's going to the free throw.
5 turnovers a game.
Right. So it's tied at 87, 8-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Don't go too early. CJ will. Got it. But he's to the 3 ball has been the difference for the Pels. Haven't said that often this year, have we?
I say that.
And Pels 16 triples compared to 11. Final 5 seconds. It's going up for Kevin Porter. 3 ball, and that'll do it.
And
So
for me, Joe, the biggest thing with this unit right here, the biggest thing with this unit right here is valuing and taking care of the basketball.
DeJounte beat him with a punch, and it'll be Batum, but Hawk picks it up. He loses the handle. Should have just grabbed it.
Biggest thing with this unit is valuing the basketball, Joe.
Glad you said it. As it gets away, Zubac, he'll get the layup. And Brandon Boston's just trying to get out of the way. 14 turnovers for the Pels now. As I said, who's going to be the offense? It's almost given away. They're scattered. 7 on the shot clock, and you haven't been inside the 3-point line yet. Mid-range, needed. At least you got the rim. And the Clippers have some vets on the floor. They've got the lefties going for it. And he's going to be strong.
Now if he runs, Zubac has his shoe in his hand.
You got Norman Powell out there with Batum, so they have veterans on the floor as Porter took that shot. And it's going to be a foul on Amir Coffey. 1. And it's almost given away again as Javonte keeps it away from Nick Batum. They've been careless with the basketball, though. And Javonte got there. The Green off the bench with a much-needed one. His second bucket taken away by DeJounte. And now you got a ton of numbers. DeJounte's.
I tell you, I love the way the Pels have defended tonight. As far as their defensive activity being disruptive.
Norman Powell.
Play through Zubac right now.
He'll get the layup. And he's already got 4 blocks. Inside of 10 left. DeJounte held from behind. Eve on the hammer. Man.
Again, you catch that big man in no man's land, lay it down, and put Eve in a position where he doesn't have to think.
Norman Powell, the layup. Norman Powell up to 21 points. Harden's got 23. DeJounte. Good setup. Brandon Boston. Corner 3-point lead. 3 minutes gone by in the 4th. Powell again. Same result. Now you got pace. Eve coming up. DeJounte with his left hand. And with Norman Powell. They go right to the post. And 13 fouls.
To use his physicality.
He's trying to front him, at least at the outset.
Good hit.
And he's going to the free give. Don't forget, he spent his first 3 seasons with the Lakers. Comes up short. Sets the picks out there and misses both. Boards away from another double-double with 4 blocks. He's got 11 points.
And just continue to run your offense.
DeJounte. That was early. Powell looking for a triple. He comes up short. Batum gets it back to a shooter. That's tough. And Porter's going to get second chances. No, it's a break because Kevin Porter's had some really good looks.
Yeah, but he threw himself off balance trying to draw contact.
Right. He's now 2 for 8 after that miss. Eve off the glass. Batum takes the board. It'll be Powell wide open for 3. 1-point game. Timeout. You're out of fouls. They're trying to free up CJ, but that was busted up. Now he's coming off the handoff. Free ball. Yes!
When it's like that, Joe, it is such a boost.
Back to back. He had 32 last game. He's got 29 so far. Porter up against her. Fall away.
Live with it.
Yeah.
Live with it.
And Zubats. He's got the position. That is wrestling with a bear.
It is. And Daniel Tice did a great job when that possession started of sitting on Zubac's thighs.
Tice got Zubats out of position. Waltzes to the cup.
Zubac understands, okay,
right.
I don't care how he's shooting the ball this year. I saw him knock down shots last season.
And Daniel Tice played close to 60 games for the Clippers off the bench last year. Powell another layup.
They're allowing him to get a full head of steam.
And on his strong side. 2-point lead. 6 to play. He got the switch. DeJounte, mid-range, off the window. So DeJounte with 13. You get it done at the defensive end. Powell again. The runner. No. I would
again,
hold
tough.
Don't at 4. And gets that one. DeJounte against the pressure of the veteran, Nick Batum. So he didn't play much early, but they got Batum on the floor now. Mid-range, CJ got it again.
What a difference it makes when CJ's an offensive weapon.
He's up to 63 over the last 2 games with 31 tonight. Harden back on the floor for the Clips. Herb under. Gonna be Harden's little mid-range, real short.
Great dude, I heard Jones.
Yep. He didn't make it easy. CJ against the length of Batum. And the little runner falls it just short. And they were teammates way back when in Portland. Now Norman Powell. Zubats wants to back him in. Man, going back at it. DeJounte almost pulled it out. It'll be Powell again, and he's going to the free throw line. So Norman Powell, a good free throw shooter at the stripe. One of the reasons why, because they don't want to give him the 4th year. That's Paul George. CJ, quick catch and shoot. And it's on its way out of bounds. So Chris Dunn back in there. They set Batum down.
See, this is what Norman Powell gives them.
On the run. And blocked away. Zubac didn't get the finish.
Norman Powell gives them a secondary ball handler and playmaker.
That's 5 blocks for Eve. Off the pick. Mid-range. DeJounte. And they're forcing him to give it up.
See, and again, Herb did a great job of maintaining the matchup.
Powell for 3. Backbreaker. Man. 33 for Powell. He's really carried them early this season. DeJounte gave up the dribble. Needs help. Herb on the run. But it's against Derrick Jones.
Look how quickly they close out to Trey Murphy.
CJ has Trey. He'll do it himself and lose the handle.
Norman Powell gives him such a different look.
Harden sets it up. Dunn takes the 3. Derrick Jones Jr. not accounted for. And the runner for Norman Powell. Got out of the timeout.
It's a big possession.
Huge out of the timeout called by Willie. It'll be Herb. And he got the contact. He's only taken 10 shots.
Catches that ball. They are trying to remove his air
Way to get
free
him
him.
some space,
Right.
without a doubt. Defensively, biggest play for the Pels. Hart with Zubats. I think one of the best games we've seen offensively from the Pels as well for balance purposes. CJ coming around. He wasn't available. Herb denied because of Zubats. CJ, the floater. Yes!
ways after all these years.
Chris Dunn. It'll be Norman Powell.
Now you got to get up on this screen and not allow him an opportunity to get a full head of steam.
He got there and didn't get the roll. And was he out of bounds? No. Trey's got it.
That should be a play.
Right, and you got Harden up against Herb. It'll be Trey. Yeah, he's got Harden now. He should attack. DeJounte, that's a tough three. Derrick Jones Jr. with it. 90 seconds left. Stop the basketball. They get to the hottest hand on the floor for the Clips. That's Norman Powell. He waits for Zubats' pick. And you get the block. Yeah, what do you call a kick? Trying to give the Clips the lead. Waiting for the pick. And almost lost the handle. DeJounte couldn't take it away. Harden, free ball. Rebound. Herb gets it out. You got Trey running.
Now you're taking time.
Right. It's the hot hand. CJ. He's cooking. He got there. Leaves it and puts it on the shins of Eve. Timeout? No. And it is a timeout with 8 on the clock.
Debate that Tyronn Lue is probably going to call a timeout here.
Now you got to be in a hurry. DeJounte, 5 of the clock on the crossover. The mid-range. Eve kept it alive. Trey's got it back.
Get it out of there.
Yep.
Get it out of there.
Now 10 of the clock. It'll be CJ.
Got the step.
Yep. The floater. Loose stop. Clippers. And they can play almost for the final shot. They're not going to call a timeout. Yes, they are. Tyronn Lue on the floor almost. And it's given away. They're going to call a hold and a... One. Harden puts him up by 2. Out of timeouts, CJ up against their best defender, Chris Dunn. CJ on the run against Harden. He looks for Eve, and 2 free throws. First, the next, too strong, not close, loose stop. It's control. Here's the foul. Harden to the line. Will match the penalty at 35. And hard CJ. Get it off in time.